As we look at the world around us, we see change. We've seen the forests change as heavy machinery rolls in and destroys 500,000 hectares of forest and bushland every single year. We've seen climate change cause bushfires. Australia lost 75 million hectares of forest in 2020. 3 billion Australian native animals were injured and hurt. We've seen road traffic and factories cause air pollution worldwide. We've seen 12 million tonnes of plastic dumped into our world's oceans, causing 100,000 marine animals to die every single year. At Sleepmaker 10 years ago, we saw that change was needed, and that's what we did. We worked hard to protect Australia's reputation for manufacturing clean, healthy, high-quality products by establishing a strong environmental policy. We love Australia, our beautiful beaches, the desert. She's our dry beauty, our humid rainforests, our vibrant, clean cities, our organic farming communities.
At Sleepmaker, we are celebrating this year's Earth Hour by giving you an inside glimpse into our environmental initiatives. As a family-owned business that's been manufacturing mattresses in Australia for over 100 years, we're doing everything we can to make sure we are handcrafting our quality, eco-friendly mattresses for hundreds of years to come. We are working hard to support the Sleepmaker business ecosystem by moving towards being fully sustainable and ensuring all activities carried out internally are respectful of the planet. As an Australian comfort group brand, Sleepmaker adheres to company-wide environmental protection policies and has direct access to Dunlop Foam's GECA certified foam products. GECA, short for Good Environmental Choice Australia, gives us an independent tick certifying our mattresses as better for the environment.
Here in the Sleepmaker office, we encourage all our team members to strive towards being a more eco-friendly and paperless office. For example, if there's a need to print, we only print double-sided, and all our staff bring reusable coffee cups and lunch containers. Aside from the usual recycling practices, some of our other waste management initiatives include dedicated organic bins that are then used in our gardens on site.
A few years ago, the business decided that they wanted to move towards less waste within our office space. We moved from a wire bin or a plastic bin that was on the floor to this little item here. And each week we empty these boxes and we put what waste we have either in our recycling or in our organic waste areas. And as a consequence of that, these little boxes have lasted us for 3 to 4 years. So we're not replacing it, we just replace the liner every so often. So it was a fantastic initiative that we never thought we could adjust to, and yet here we are today using them and not even thinking about it.
In product development, we're always looking for new ways to incorporate eco-friendly materials into our mattresses. Wherever possible, we prefer to use natural components like cotton, wool and silk. We also have access to Tensile, which is made from the Australian eucalyptus tree, and natural tallow latex, organically sourced from rubber trees. One of the most recent innovations is a soft-to-touch fabric that is used in our top panels. This material is created from plastic rubbish, recycled from the ocean and saved from the landfill.
There's a firm belief that all vehicles will move to electric over time as fossil fuels become more scarce. 2 years ago, our sales team were using Kia Optimas. We weren't in a position to move straight away to electric vehicles as there's not enough support, particularly in regional areas. But we still wanted to look at how far we could go in terms of making environmental improvements. So we made the decision to change our fleet to the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. The Toyota Hybrid are a great way to travel, powered by the most proven and advanced hybrid tech in the world. We definitely have seen the difference in the amount of kilometres we can do as opposed to the previous vehicles. So we know we're helping the environment in regards to that.
We're turning this into this. By making it smaller, we can get more on the truck and use less fuel.
We're evaluating how much water we use during the manufacturing process so we can plan to reduce our water usage over time. At the Deer Park site in Melbourne, we make good use of our 4 huge rainwater tanks. We have reduced outdoor water use by creating a landscape that integrates native plants or other less water-intensive plants. Part of our water usage reduction strategy has involved detecting and fixing leaks in pipes, fixtures, appliances and equipment.
Here in Victoria, we've reduced the VOC in our foam and have switched to CO2 as the primary blowing agent in most of our foam grades. We're taking these initiatives to be more friendly to the environment and at the same time improving on the quality of our foam. This has helped us to achieve our GECA certification, and we are certainly making some very good foam at the moment.
As a manufacturing facility, we have to make sure we follow each state's Environmental Protection Authority's emission caps to retain our environmental licence. Our annual emission monitoring was completed in October 2021 by Stevenson Environmental Management Australia, SEMA. All emission levels showed we operated efficiently and as eco-friendly as possible. In fact, our DCM emissions were only 1/4 of the emission allowance.
This is our baler. We use this to recycle all of our offcut and foam scrap. The bales are then sent to carpet manufacturers to be turned into carpet underlay.
The baler helps us to recycle the equivalent of 250 soccer pitches of foam each year. Without it, this foam would be going to landfill. There's nothing better than purchasing a brand new mattress. But have you ever wondered what happens to your old mattress? As a founding partner of the Recycle My Mattress initiative, Sleepmaker actively works on solutions to improve the environmental and social outcomes of the bedding industry in Australia. Sleepmaker saw an urgent need to help reduce the amount of mattresses that wind up in landfill, especially when the internal components can be recycled to create a wide range of new household products. 75% of a mattress's internal components can be recycled. For example, the steel springs become roof sheeting. Over 530,000 mattresses were recycled in 2021 through this program. Everything we do, we stop and ask ourselves, how can we do it greener? Even our forklifts are greener. Being LPG, they produce much less emissions than petrol or diesel.
Sleepmaker are the maker of Australia's mattress with a bigger dream for environmental protection. These are just some of the ways Sleepmaker celebrates Earth Hour, not just for an hour, but for every 8,760 hours in a year. We've inspired our staff, and they are now making small changes in their personal lives